This video, Vlogbrothers style, will come to you in 6 parts. Part 1. This past week was midterms, well for me midterm, and it was pretty darn awful because I forgot about the one midterm that I had until like 3 days before I was supposed to be taking it. Did take it, and it was a wreck. I'm hoping that I got like a B, maybe? Part 2. Camp Lilac, the overhead organization, got 501c3 status this past week, I think. And so now we can start fundraising, which is super exciting. And so what we've decided to do for one of our fundraisers is that we are going to have an art show featuring the art of transgender artists. How many times can I say art in one sentence? And I think it's going to be really awesome. We're going to have a physical space, which I think my mom is still trying to figure out where that's going to be, but I'm hoping that we can also have an online one that would broaden who would be able to participate. If you yourself want to participate, or if you think you know someone else who might be interested, please send us an email at info@camplilac.org. Part 3. You know who else is fundraising? The Harry Potter Alliance. We're about to reach the time of year that every year the Harry Potter Alliance does a giant campaign called Accio Books, which is basically a hundreds of thousands of book drive, but of course such a huge campaign needs some fundraising. So we have just started the Friends of the Operating Library 2017 fundraiser. It's going a bit differently than it usually does. There's not really perks, it's instead more of a crowdfunding type deal. It's called, we're working on CrowdRise, and anyone can create their own fundraising page, which is super cool. And also, you don't have to have it named after yourself. You can name it whatever you want. So I took advantage of that, and now I have, my fundraising campaign is called Sirius Black's Gender Identity. You can find a link to that in the description, but there are so many other totally awesome and hilarious fundraising page names, so even if you can't donate, which I would totally appreciate if you could donate to Sirius Black's Gender Identity, but if you can't donate, I think you should still go check out all the awesome names. Part 4. Creativity. After designing the Find Your Waffle logo, I realized how much I loved it, and so I decided that I wanted to do more of it. My friend TK just started a wizard rock band, and so we were talking about that, and then I wound up doing the design work for that, so now Totally Knuts has a logo and eventually an album cover designed by yours truly. TK also has a YouTube channel where all of the Totally Knuts music is posted, so you should totally go check that out. And because of how much fun I had doing that, and also the fact that I feel like I have some talent in that area, I have decided to start an artist page called A Jar of Graphic Design, which has this totally cute logo that I did last night. I'm really hoping to start doing some commissions and stuff like that, but overall, I'm just looking forward to having a lot of fun with that. Part 5, another creative thing. I mentioned before that my friend TK is in a wizard rock band, or more accurately, is a wizard rock band, but what I didn't mention is that I am also in a wizard rock band with my friends Danny and Kate. They both have YouTube channels, which I will link in the description. It is called Dumbledore's Army 3.0, because there's the original DA, and then there's the Harry Potter Alliance, which is kind of like Dumbledore's Army 2.0. So here we are, doing social justice wizard rock as Dumbledore's Army 3.0. We've written a couple songs already, and they're really awesome, and I'm just so excited about that. You can find us on Twitter at DA3ROCK, WROCK, and we're hoping to start recording and publishing our music soon. Part 6. It all culminates in this desire I have, which is to go to LeakyCon 2017. That's one of the reasons why I have started the A Jar of Graphic Design page, actually, is because as fun as it is to do graphic design for free, if I can start an artist page, then maybe I can start raising money, and I really need the money to go to LeakyCon 2017, because guess where it is? Dublin, Ireland. And the thing is, one of the reasons why it's so important to me to go this year is that, first of all, I've wanted to go to LeakyCon since I was 10 years old when I first discovered that it existed. Like, it was my dream. When I was 12 years old, I tried to convince my parents that it was absolutely necessary for me to go. And so now I know so many people who are going through the HPA and so much more. And also, it's in Dublin, Ireland, and I have wanted to go to Ireland for almost as long as I've wanted to go to LeakyCon, and so I honestly think this is the perfect opportunity as long as I can get the funds to do it. I also have to find a roommate. I have a whole pitch about why it would be good and also enriching for me to go to LeakyCon, but I feel like this isn't the place for me to do that. So for now, I'm just going to say, if anyone else is going to LeakyCon and wants a roommate, hit me up. And if anyone wants to help me strategize on how to find the funds to go to LeakyCon, also hit me up. And I hope to see people there, and I will definitely see you next week. Bye!